Alright, so after we've done the top 5 LRs, I figured why not go ahead and just do the top 5 TURs as well. So, starting off with the list, let's just hop right into it and talk about AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He is a unit who is going to be, I think, a testament to time, and I don't think he is going to age out anytime soon. I think he's going to solidify in that top, just #1 space for quite a while. And as these fights come out, like Janemba, Gogeta, we're just going to get more and more examples of this guy performing far and away better than 99% of TURs, which is why he's just a cut above the rest. Not only having 90% damage reduction turn 1, having it where you can build up damage reduction around the same amount as what you're losing, as long as you just continue doing super attacks, having guard in the first slot, as long as you're running another Majin Buu Saga category ally, having the high chance of nullifying Ki Blast super attacks, you know, even working in slot 2 or slot 3 as well, getting an additional attack and an additional super attack as well. It just, like, when it all kind of blends in together, you put this guy on turn 1 in slot 2 and he has 100% damage reduction, or you could put him in slot 1 and guess what, he's also going to have 90% damage reduction in guard. And it's just like, he's just good, you know. The only thing I guess you can count as a flaw is just the fact that his damage reduction will eventually be so poor that he won't be able to survive a lot of these hard-hitting super attacks later on in these fights. But I think the value of having a dependable slot 1, slot 2, slot 3 unit for just the beginning portions of these fights is invaluable to the team, when a lot of the other units, even on this list, for example, all have build-up periods. They all need time to get better. Meanwhile, Super Saiyan 3 Goku comes out of the gates full power. And then not only that, but just all the crit chance too. Makes it where he's going to be doing lots of damage to enemies as well. 80% crit chance on the just baseline. And then when you do activate your active skill, which by the way can most of the time protect you from just a lot of these later portions of the fights that I was just talking about. But with the active skill paired and you're getting the attack and defense from performing a super attack, it definitely help out, you know. It protects them for that specific situation. But yeah, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he's #1. If we go ahead and look at #2, it's kind of the same thing, except this guy is, I would say, instead of a slot 1 character, it's more of a slot 2 with a lot of utility included into him. Fat Buu obviously getting the defense raises infinitely, having it where you're getting more attack and defense post super attack, having it where you have the great chance of launching additional super attack, guard as long as your HP is 50% or more. Lots and lots of healing, more healing up here as well, getting it where you can fully revive at any point as long as this character is the one that dies, having it where once you do die, whether it be you or another character, you also get an additional 100% attack and defense. You guard all attacks permanently. You launch an additional super attack. It's insane, right? It's very incredible. And then on top of that, once you do revive or you get past turn 7, you just cancel out an enemy's attack for the just 1 turn, which is crazy, you know. Having it where you're delaying an enemy's attack for 1 turn paired with the revive that can always happen on this character means that they're going to be a character where, whether it be now or later on, let's say that later on this character is just dying immediately from anything, right? They revive, they come back, they pop the candy, you can float them again, and that means that you have a character who is dying turn 1, having it where they come back on turn 4, they're able to pop and delay an enemy's attack on turn 4, and then on turn 7 is when their quote-unquote weak period would be. And that's just worst case scenario. That's not even talking about how they are right now. Right now they're perfectly fine defensively, and even just my 55% Int Fat Buu is performing phenomenally, right? Even on top of that, the restrictions of this character isn't even that bad. You truly do not need this portion of the passive where you're just running a Majin Buu Saga ally. Sure, you get an additional 10% HP, but does it matter? Like, This whole thing could be deleted and this character would still be the GOAT. But it helps, you know, it helps contain that like survivability of, okay, this character didn't die this turn, I'm gonna make sure that your health is at least good for the next turn, you know. And it truly is just like a testament of how good these Worldwide Celebration units were this year. No, sorry, not Worldwide Celebration, the Golden Week units were this year, excuse me. Then we have Teq Vegeta, which was the Saiyan Day unit, and again, just kind of like how Fat Buu was, he's raising his attack and defense, well, specifically the defense infinitely, having it where he's guarding all attacks, getting the 18% damage reduction, launching additional super attack for 3 turns, you know, just all that stuff included, having it where you're getting additional defense with each hit that you've received, launching additional attack. Has a 70% chance to become a super attack as long as there is a Goku ally on the turn, or an enemy whose name includes Goku. Once you do turn Super Saiyan as well, this character just gets like 20 times better, guarding all attacks, and then 18% damage reduction permanently, getting 50% extra attack and defense raises on super attacks, having it where you get stronger offensively the less the enemy's HP is, having it where you're getting 180% additional defense after receiving your attack, getting an additional super attack, and you disable the enemy's action after you receive an attack as well. The active skill turn for this character might actually be one of the most offensive turns in the game, having it where all of your attacks become critical hits, and then paired with the additional super attack here, just like also over here too, when you have the additional attack, that is a great chance to become a super attack as long as your HP is 80% or more when attacking. Like, it's insane. This guy, his one flaw is just that his base form can definitely take a lot of damage when you're going into these fights like Janemba, Gogeta, where you don't really have a lot of time to build up. Sure, he can look weak for sure, but you give him literally more than 1-2 phases to build up, and this guy is going to be looking like a top 5 unit for quite a while. Not only that, but his leader skill, I feel like, has been getting better over time. You know, Vegeta's family Super Saiyans has specifically been getting buffs throughout the entirety of this year, right? We've had Worldwide Celebration units that come out with Super Saiyans. We've had a lot of these units get revivals in terms of their life. Like STR Future Gohan is able to be used again, who's another Super Saiyan after the release of the Super Saiyan trio. I guess Teq Broly, I don't know why, I don't think you should run him on this team, but Teq Super Saiyan Broly could work as well, you know, stuff like that for sure. Then we can go ahead and talk about Toppo. Now, I always like to do it like how I was telling you guys, where I like to do the showcase first, and then, or I'm sorry, not the showcase, the reasons why they're good, and then I show you why they're good. I don't have 2 options on here, and this is one of them, but I've seen enough I've seen enough like videos on this character to let you know that they're good. Having it where you're getting the guard as long as you're in slot 1, or as long as you have the entrance animation, having 20% damage reduction, having 11% on top of that as long as the entrance animation has been played, which isn't even that bad. Only 2 or more characters who have special poser, ally of justice. It's definitely gonna get like buffs later on. I don't think that's like a hot take to say. Also having it where it's just like you're getting additional attack and defense on performing a super attack, and then the active skill transformation being honestly one of the defensive units in the game, kind of like how we were talking about it before with AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku and how he's able to have the 90% damage reduction. It's the exact same way, but with Toppo, where as soon as you go God of Destruction mode, guess what? This guy has 80% damage reduction. He does lose 8% with each hit, that caps at 60%, but as long as you're playing smart, as long as you're making sure that you're not transforming with this guy until later on into the fight, this guy is able to tank like, is there even anything that's able to kill him, like just attack 1? I don't think there is. I don't think there's a single thing in the game that can kill Toppo attack 1 because of this 80% damage reduction and the guard all attacks. Even like Go Frieza and stuff, this character cannot kill Toppo. And when we see a lot of these events where, like Go Frieza for example, that just have a extremely high chance to do a super attack as the first attack in the turn, then duh, this character is going to be looking 20 times better. Just remember to build full dodge on this character though. Then we have the AGL Vegeta. Now, I would say that this is kind of the part where it gets a little bit hot takey, I would say. And because I'll just go ahead and show the rest of the units on this list. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then Master Roshi. Actually, no, let me move that over here. And yeah, I'll delete him off. I think that Vegeta is going to age better than Roshi. And again, that's a little bit of a hot take. You guys can disagree if you want, as always. But I think when you do a direct comparison of both characters, there is a clear thought in my mind of who's gonna look better over time, and I don't think it's gonna be Roshi. This character has it where they are getting greatly raising attack and 20% defense raises. They're having it where their entrance animation is one of the easiest to get in the game, 3 key and 180% attack and defense for this battle, as long as there's only one enemy attacking in the turn. You also get 50% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. You randomly change key spheres of a certain type other than AGL to rainbow key spheres. You get 30% damage reduction and an 18% dodge chance as long as you get 5 or more key spheres, or you get an AGL key sphere. You get additional dodge chance and damage reduction as long as your HP is 50% or more. And then you also launch an additional super attack. You get, if your HP is 50% or less at the end of the turn, you get an additional 50% defense and a high chance of performing a critical hit from that turn onwards. And then if you perform 5 or more super attacks in battle, you also change all of the keys into, or all of the key spheres into AGL. And then after that turn, you also randomly change key spheres of a certain type to AGL key spheres. Even just looking past this part, which definitely is a little iffy, I would say. Obviously, this is just an extra thing than anything, but even if we just look past that, I don't think that this guy is too restricted, right? I think he's an okay floating type character for sure. 48% damage reduction, 48% dodge chance. He's okay. And his active skill, giving it where he's just getting 50% extra attack and for the rest of the battle, is also pretty nice. The active skill animation is nice too, but don't expect it to do any damage at all. I'll just say it right off the get-go. I think though that this guy has enough things in his kit to make him okay. That's the only reason why I would prefer him over Master Roshi. Again, I don't have him though, and I have seen Roshi have a lot of clips where he can definitely look pretty good. But overall, I just think that there's, well, let me talk about the good stuff about him first. Having one of the better leader skills, Peppy Gal's 200% just straight off the bat. DB Saga or Turtle School also get 3 key and 170% attack and defense. You also get an additional 30% as long as you're a part of the Bond of Master Disciple or Comet category on top of the others. And then we also have it where you're raising attack infinitely as long as you're doing a super attack. You're getting greatly raising defense for 1 turn as long as you're also doing unit super attack as well. And I think that, yeah, the chances of stun is also great, but only on the unit super attacks, of course. But then we have 30% damage reduction for 7 turns, 150% attack and defense, 20% damage reduction, and 3 key. You also get an additional 150% attack and defense when performing a super attack, and you launch an additional super attack when there's 2 or more Turtle School allies attacking, or not attacking on the same turn, that are on the team. You get 82% additional attack and defense per Peppy Gal category ally attacking in the same turn. And then you also get an additional 82% attack and high chance to perform a critical hit if there's an ally whose name is Bulma attacking in the turn. Then you also have 50% attack and defense and 2 key to Peppy Gals and Turtle School, which makes this guy a pretty decent support option for sure. On top of that, his active skill makes it where all allies get 3 key and 30% attack and defense for 1 turn. You restore 50% HP. The active skill condition isn't even that hard. Third turn from the start of battle when your HP is 70% or less, or just the 5th turn from the start of battle. I would say the main thing that I prefer Vegeta over Master Roshi is just 100% specifically the stacking for Vegeta. Vegeta will always get stronger later on, while Roshi will get weaker later on, I would say. And you'll have a higher chance of being able to survive super attacks with Vegeta than you will with Roshi, which I value a lot. But then again, I do want to reiterate, if you have it where it's just like, if it's like this, honestly, even if it's like this, I can understand. But for me personally, I think it would be like this, because I would say the first three that are kind of like guaranteed. These are like the goats, right? But then you start getting to 4, which is like iffy, 5, steep cliff, and then Master Roshi. But yeah, again, that's just a hot take of mine. You guys could always have different opinions, and maybe I'll change my ways once I actually get the card, but who knows. But let's go ahead and do the showcase of I don't even know, maybe I'll just do Majin Buu Saga, and then I'll do Vegeta's family. I guess we could do that. Let's do Majin Buu Saga, and then we'll do Vegeta's family afterwards. Alright, let's go ahead and look at AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and we're going to go ahead and look at Int Fat Buu in this portion of the showcase and just showing why they're so good. But we're going to be going up against Super Gogeta. Now, do I recommend running this team? No. Just straight off the bat, no. But I do think it will definitely showcase, like, oh hey, look, this is like the good part of this unit, this is the bad part of this unit. We'll probably be fine. As long as there's not a super attack in slot 2, I think we'll be fine. Super attack right away though, so I can prove a point. No? Okay. Anyways, remember, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku has 95, now 100% damage reduction and guard, so he's gonna be completely fine if we do get hit by super. Nope. I mean, hey, if we get hit by a super on STR Vegeta, what can I do? Each super attack is raising our defense though. Remember that we have 50% damage reduction right now because it's our first turn. We also get additional attack and defense. Very similar to... Okay. To be fair, I quite literally wanted anything but this rotation. I guess what I should have probably just done is maybe floated off Super Saiyan. I shouldn't have floated off Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I should have probably just put slot 1, slot 2. But we can go ahead and hop right in. It's whatever. Why does this keep happening though? Why? Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. We could talk about this though. So, should I put mine first or no? I mean, the defense doesn't really matter, right? He has the guard, he has the damage reduction. That's not the whole point we're showcasing. I guess we'll do this. I don't know, because I want to transform with Teq Vegeta, but I also want Int Fat Buu. Yeah, I think I'll just keep I'll do it so that way Teq Vegeta can just be on the next rotation. That's fine. Okay, and then this is what I'm talking about. Probably one of the hardest hitting turn 1 units in the game. Teq Vegeta just popping out like a 3 good Gorgillion super attack, and boom, it's only doing that much damage. And this guy hasn't super attacked yet. AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku has literally not built up his damage reduction at all. That was quite possibly his worst case scenario, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku is still coming out like a champ, taking basically 0 damage from it, when every single other unit would have quite possibly died there. And then yeah, I know. Gogeta is just going to keep nullifying all of this. I understand. The point is not to show AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku's damage. I think that has always been like a kind of like a weak point of that unit. The Golden Week units of that time period have never been that good in terms of damage, in my opinion. and they were never meant for damage. Like if we compare it to like the worldwide celebration units, right? There's no way you can compare the damage, right? What should we do? There's no way Int Fat Buu doesn't just die right now, so I don't think it really matters what like orb pattern we go for. Oh, we did get a stack in though. That's good. I actually prefer that we get the stack in. Okay, and then now we're probably dead. And it's fun. Yeah, okay. I'll pause. We'll just come back when this revive is over. Alright, so now we have AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then we have Teq Gohan. All the units here. Probably just do this. And then even AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku at the end, you might think, oh, well, he doesn't have guard, so he's probably going to die. I promise you, it is not that simple. It's not that simple. Okay, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku is going to build up his damage reduction, his attack and defense. If we can get supered in slot 1, if we can get supered in slot 3, it would be perfect for us. If we get supered in slot 2, it's quite easily over, though. It's funny because I could already see it. I could already see it happening when it truly is the best play to put Teq Gohan in slot 2. But even with his turn 1 buff of having the 30% damage reduction, even with having it where he is building up all of the stacks right now, if he gets hit by super, we lose. Okay, no, we're probably fine then. Remember, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku was already he already was in slot 2, so he already got the additional super attacks. We just built up 15% damage reduction in this turn alone. He should probably just be fully built up, then double digits. Now we're able to go ahead and transform with Vegeta, able to see where the super attacks are. Super attack is in slot 3, and what do we want to do here? See, Int Fat Buu could easily tank the first normal attack and not do too much damage. Teq Vegeta is 100% eating that super attack at the end. I'm just worried if it's the right move to do. To just do it like this and not pop Fat Buu yet. Because remember, we can pop the standby for Gohan. He doesn't have his damage structure right now, so we don't want to do that. I guess let's go ahead and put him in slot 2 because it doesn't really matter. Okay, this part doesn't really matter. We just want to get. I guess let's leave those key spheres over here. Yeah. Would I ever recommend floating Teq Vegeta, by the way? No. It's fine. It's fine. In fact, it's fine. Get the additional super attack. We raise our defense infinitely. We get the additional attack and defense from super attack passive. Teq Vegeta is going to be eating the super attack at the end. We already know where the super is, double digit damage. We know that Fat Buu is also going to be healing at the end of this turn. Yeah, it's just it's shrimply too easy. Get the additional super attack guaranteed. If we can get below 70% HP, by the way, this would actually be pretty good because it means STR Vegeta would be able to transform next turn as well. Then again, we have that. Okay. We know that there's no super attack here, so best case scenario, I think it would probably be to maybe do this. We are running out on AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku's kind of time limit. So we do have to keep that in mind, that we are losing a lot of damage reduction. He is not going to be the defensive juggernaut that he once was. I think what we'll do is we're going to transform Teq Ultimate Gohan as well. Have it where we put him in slot 2. And get that additional attack and defense, even if it is just for the moment. Because I think him doing the additional super attacks guarantee is going to make it where we're going to live. I don't know. It's going to be a close one for sure. Because that's the thing, is we saw how much Teq Ultimate Gohan was taking before, and that was with his 30% extra damage reduction from being turn 1, and I think doesn't he also get extra defense turn 1 as well? Either way, not a good situation. As long as we can have 2 normals though. 1 normal. Yeah, okay, there we go. And now we can see AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Sure, he's gonna get nullified, but second super attack, I think his damage reduction is maxed out, so he has, no matter what, 30% damage reduction right now, and probably just enough amount of defense where he's able to live these normals. Okay, get into the next turn, and look at that. We could, this is exactly the reason why that this pairing is just so good. We have AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who would have been living all of this, but then guess what, we could just pop this and then we're going to be completely fine. But let's go ahead and do it where we, I'm trying to think what's the best thing to do here. We have to remember, if we delay the enemy's attack right now, all we're going to do is see it next turn. So do I think we're going to be able to live? I would say no. I don't think we're going to be able to live next turn. So let's just go ahead and pop. Yeah, we can't really do anything. Let's just go ahead and do... Let's just try to... he's going to be nullifying. Well, we should just do this regardless. Yeah, even with that extra attack and defense, it just doesn't... It's not going to be able to make us live even with guard, unfortunately. At least I don't think so. He has lost a lot of attack and defense with each turn pass, but let's just stop messing around, I guess. Remember, this doesn't build up. Yeah, that doesn't build that up. We can go ahead and pop this though. Yeah, lots of damage for sure. This Gohan has not gotten a single super attack other than that. That's funny. Int Fat Buu is going to be putting in at least a little bit of work from those additional super attacks. Even STR Super Saiyan Gohan at the end is at least going to get his 18 key and 12 key off with how much key that we were able to get from the turn. Yeah, nullify, we get it. then the additional attack. Okay, it was a super attack. If it wasn't, we would have got it from us getting 24 key anyways. Okay. Now it's like, what do we do? What do we do? I guess we could just try doing this. I think Teq Ultimate Gohan would do more damage for sure, and also have a high. I guess, yeah, no, we should do it like this, just because of the higher chance of survivability. Then again, I don't know if those links are going to make it where Teq Vegeta would just been able to kill anyways. Let's just see how much damage we are gonna do. Nah, I don't think it would have. It wouldn't have been close. We wouldn't have done it. Ultimate Gohan might be able to do it though. If we get lucky. Oh no, Ultimate Gohan's got it. And yeah, Gogeta's fine. It's within turn 5. And he just dodges the supers anyways. No, he nullifies. Dodge. Oh man. Oh, we lived. We're alive. STR Vegeta put in work. Put in work. Nah, I think we lost. Oh, we won. Whew, not close at all. But yeah, as you can see, not a scratch on us. Well, let me go ahead and pause. We'll take out the Vegeta team, then we'll go ahead and close out. Alright, running basically the same team, but we're going up against a long form content. Well, I say long form content, but it's just a 2-phase fight, right? Can't really show Go Frieza fight because global silly, but I figure this is the next best thing, you know, just similarly difficult, I guess the longest difficult event right now. I don't think any event currently that's multiple phases is as bad as this. That's bad. This is straight off the get-go bad. I guess we'll just do this. Maybe I should have put Int Vegeta in slot 3. I mean slot 2. Could have got the revive a little bit earlier than expected, but it's fine. I mostly just wanted to keep the Super Saiyan trio around so that way we can get obviously the defensive support, have it where we can have rotation set up and all that good stuff. Alright, already putting in some work. Teq Vegeta is going to be completely fine from anything that happens. Of course, these stages are too easy for the GOAT. Yeah, I'm just realizing we probably 100% should have floated off Teq Vegeta, because now we just take extra long to transform. But I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's not their showcase, so I guess they shouldn't really be getting the limelight too much. It just sucks because now we're going to run into a situation where if we're above 70% HP, we'll lose out on stats and damage reduction with Gogeta. We might actually just kill before then, though. We'll see. We'll see. Do we even get super? There we go. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't notice if there was a first super. Remember that there is a 3 attack cooldown though, meaning that we'll be completely fine with Teq Vegeta getting hit now. The linking situation obviously is not the best. Okay. Whatever stat you see there is not final, of course. Teq Vegeta needs to get hit. He has the guard, he has the damage reduction. AGL Vegeta though, obviously a little bit worse for wear. I'm still link leveling him, but not that it matters because no link is up right now. We have to wait to transform with that. But yeah, Teq Vegeta is gonna get the guaranteed additional super attack here. He has a guard, he has damage reduction. He is gonna get more defense with the hits that we take. The first 2 hits are guaranteed gonna be free as well. So we're not getting like the full build up for free, but we're getting most of it. I think it's 62% out of 80, so. One. We dodged the second one. We did get hit the second time though. AGL Vegeta, because we have above, I think it's 50% HP, we get the additional super attack guaranteed. We get 20% additional defense. We have the 40% damage reduction, 48% dodge chance right now. We get hit. We're dead. There's nothing I could do there. That sucks. Oh. Let's go ahead and just hop right back into it though. We keep not getting the like unit that we want straight away, which does irk me. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this. Okay, Teq Vegeta is going to be completely fine if we do get hit with a super attack now. AGL Vegeta better show some better performance here. Not only does he have links now, he has already failed me once. So he better dodge that super attack this time. The only thing is that we don't have the support up this time, so remember that. The 77% support is gone. What the hell is happening? No super attack at all? Okay. It's fine. Thank you. Would Gohan die to a super here? I want to say no. Because we got him full 24 key, so he's getting 3 super attacks right now. All of them are raising his defense, making it where he's getting his multiplicative passive. I think we should be fine. We also have the guard, you know, all that good stuff. Well, now Vegeta has his 50% HP buff, so... I'm like considering transforming with the Super Saiyan trio, but I think we want to wait. I think doing it this early would be a little bit of a fumble. Yeah, then Vegeta's gonna get his super attack here. If he gets hit with a super, he's completely fine. Super Saiyan Trio should probably be fine. And then Teq Vegeta can at least... Oh, that's the issue, is that Teq Vegeta's defense on his base form is a little bit tied to the fact that he needs to get hit. And then on top of that, it's tied to the fact that your HP needs to be a little bit higher. So we could die. Dude, no super attack. Something tells me Teq Vegeta is getting supered. We could do the third super though, because of us being on a Goku rotation. So he has a 70% chance of doing a third super right now. We do get it. But what about a fourth from Hidden Potential? We do get it. Alright, awesome. Two hits, 3 hits. Vegeta's at max defensive potential right now, which is why he's gonna dodge. There's no reason for us to transform into Super Saiyan right now, but honestly, there's no reason. That we're gonna live either. Might as well. Whatever. No stack Teq Vegeta. Let's go. No, it was the last hit too. Come on. I just want... Yeah, I'll probably pause. I'm going to pause, and then we're going to try to get a good rotation set up. I think this is completely fine. Yeah, we just do this as well. They're gonna take some damage here, but it's gonna be nothing in the grand scheme of things. We're fine. We already know that Teq Vegeta can live. I think Physical Super Saiyan Trio would live here too, because they already got their 18 key stack. They did a super attack already. They should be fine. Ah, but the problem is that Gohan gets weaker if we have an extreme class ally when he does his standby, so we can't standby next turn. I guess it's not the worst in the world though, because we can just don't stand by and then he'll have the 50% chance to dodge. It just sucks though, because AGL Vegeta also won't get his additional super attack. And Teq Vegeta is going to be able to do the super attacks. I'm really worried about next turn though. If we die again, I might take out someone and put like STR Vegeta in. I guess, and then again, what? Vegeta wouldn't help out this situation though. We're dying within 3 turns. Again, can't do that. Okay, this was not gonna look that bad for AGL Vegeta though. He's gonna have 9 orbs. Yeah, this is why Teq Vegeta needs to super first. As long as super attack isn't slot 2 though, it might be fine. But I think AGL Vegeta not getting his second stack is gonna kill us. Maybe I take back what I said. Maybe Master Roshi is better. I want a normal here. Please do a normal. Normal? 50% chance to dodge, dude. Oh, is it because there's no... He doesn't have guard. I think it's... We didn't have a... Is that what it's tied to? Is his dodge tied to that? Yeah, Kamehameha, Earthbred Fighter.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, I'll pause again and then we'll be back. Honestly, this should be fine. I don't think this will be that bad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Vegeta can get his revive as long as he doesn't dodge a single time. Who's next rotation? Okay. Let's do this then. Alright, Int Vegeta is going to be taking double digits from any super attack now because he has the guard, he has the 70% damage reduction, he has post super attack defense buffs, double post super attack defense buffs. He's not fully built up, but yeah, either. And then hopefully when we see this rotation again, we'll be completely fine too. Maybe I'll just make Super Saiyan Trio a floater. Oh, yeah, this oh, come on. We actually didn't want that to happen. Then in Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, Vegeta needs to get hit so that way we could revive. Man. Why? And it wouldn't have done any damage at all either. We really wanted to get hit there. We just didn't. Okay, we did get the additional super attack from Hidden Potential, but we did miss. I think it was the 70% chance when there was a Goku ally on the rotation. Okay, and Vegeta got the 2 hits he needed as well. Honestly, I think Teq Vegeta has a higher chance of surviving here than STR Vegeta, or Teq Vegeta, excuse me. This is still a bad rotation. Yeah. Dodge. Yeah. No, we're done. Man. I guess let me go back to the drawing board. Like, what am I missing? Clearly, we were missing Physical God Goku. And the rotation's already messed up. I mean, we kind of are forced to do this. As much as I want to put Int Vegeta in slot 2. Oh. The fact that we took damage there is telling for how screwed we are. At least super attack right now. Okay. We get 3 super attacks though. No Goku on rotation, but we did get him in potential. Okay, we're fully built up with that Teq Vegeta. No, it's mine. Who has no links active right now. One, two. Ah, that would have been 3. Things did a little bit better than I thought it would, to be honest. Come on, man. Alright, as long as we get past this turn, I think we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and get this. That's... I'm gonna be honest, I forgot that I needed to transform. Super Saiyan Trio don't have their bottom part of the passive up. The movie heroes are out struggle on the turn. Wait, no, movie heroes I do have. But yeah, but they wouldn't survive. They still take like 500k, so I still need to transform into to Super Saiyan just Goku alone. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the standby. Alright, 24 key, we're completely fine. Let's go ahead and transform the Teq Vegeta. Do we want to pop this right now? Yes. Because if we can kill this turn, then it'd be perfect for us. It's not like a requirement to kill, but I would prefer if we kill this turn. Okay, so Super Saiyan Goku should take nothing from this. This is the reason why I look when people talk about this Super Saiyan Goku. Obviously, it's not the exact same situation, right? In no way at all. But I kind of like to see them as sort of like the physical Z Spirit Bomb, where it's just like the standby is going to age out pretty good just because of what the hell, man. Anyways, it's going to age out pretty well just because of the fact of the defensiveness of the unit being so good. But you know, next turn, by the way, we will be able to get super attacked immediately. Physical got Goku got his 6 orbs. He's been stacking quite a bit. I made sure to give him 6 orbs each and every single time, so he should be completely fine from these normal attacks. If we don't just outright dodge it. Oy. Dodge. And Vegeta's revive is up. What do we even want to go for here? I guess let's start building the Dokkan meteor. Surprised I didn't kill right off the bat. We have 80% damage reduction right now. I don't think we're gonna kill, but it's gonna bring him down a lot. Or bring them down a lot. Yeah, and if we don't get super attacks right now, like, we're in a really bad position. Hello? Okay. Okay. God damn it. The Teq Vegeta is killing him. I really don't want him to, but he's going to. I didn't build mine any crit. But he's gonna get one more additional super attack chance, I believe. Okay, we can kill on this turn. Actually, we already saw how Super Saiyan Vegeta looks. Let's go ahead and reset that and put AGL Vegeta in slot 2 instead. Alright, let's do this again. $700k defense with 48% damage reduction, 48% dodge chance, not even including the super attack that we're about to do right now. Remember though, that was post our HP being below 50%, so we got the extra 50% defense and the crit chance too, which we didn't proc right there, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Anyone can get super here. As long as we die, we're cooking. Actually, the expectation is bad. We don't have any powerful comeback. We don't have any all-out struggle. I probably should have floated Gogeta off last turn then. It happens. That's good though. That means that we aren't getting super attacks right away next turn. because his cooldown is the same amount of attacks he is, so wherever he super attacks first is where he won't, or he'll be able to super attack the next time he shows up. I think it was like 4 or 5 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 4 attacks. We gotta remember 4 attacks then. One more hit, please. Please tell me there was one that. No, no, no. We can't transform. We can't transform because our health is too low. That 18% restriction actually killed us. I hate Teq Vegeta. Dude, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that Whis and I'm beaming over it. Let me reset the turn. Let me protect Vegeta Cell one though. Can I please just use an item? Literally, this is all just because I didn't know that physical Goku would take that much. Wait, Teq Vegeta? Teq Vegeta's, but I hate this. How did that Teq Vegeta not get hit a single time throughout the entirety of me playing? I'm done. Yeah, move Roshi up. Move Roshi up. Move AGL Vegeta down. Anyways, that's all the time we have for today. Hope you guys all have a great weekend. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.